Hi guys. Welcome to yoga, to your Vinyasa flow. My name's Jeanette and I have trainer Dana and SWAT Samantha with us. And this is a very special week. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year where we get to honor planet Earth. Earth Week, well, it is Earth Week. Earth Day's coming up. So I thought in spirit of Earth Day, we would honor all of Earth's magical plants today. And you may notice that lots of our yoga poses are named after plants. It's no coincidence. So to begin, let's start in child's pose. Connect your big toes to touch. Spread your knees wide. And actually, before you get too comfortable, I just remembered to grab a towel, strap, anything that you can grab on with two hands. Maybe light some Palo Santo like we did here to really get in touch with the plants. And when you're ready, find your comfortable child's pose. Connect your forehead to the mat. Sit your hips towards your heels. Elongate your arms out. Stretch them in front of you. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Breathe in that oxygen. Fill up your lungs. Hold at the top. And open mouth, exhale. Let out that carbon dioxide you do not need. Take another big inhale through your nose. Breathe in that oxygen the plants have provided for us. And open mouth, exhale. Next, seal your lips for your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in and out of your nose. Make a constriction in the back of your throat to make the sound of the ocean. Use this breath to build heat in your body and provide something to focus on during class. With your lips sealed, rise up to a tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Parallel your back to the floor so it's nice and flat. And inhale, open twist to the right. Send your right arm high up to the sky. You twirl out your wrists if you like. Open up your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Slide your arm underneath your left. Rest your right cheek and right shoulder on the mat. Option 2, reach out with your left hand or arm to stretch out the left side of your shoulder. Maybe bend your left elbow and take a bind to open up your chest even more. Return your left hand to the mat. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, open twist to the left. Send your left arm high. Shake or twirl out your wrist. Imagine it's like your hand's like a leaf twirling around in the wind. Breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Slide it underneath your right arm. Rest your left cheek and your left shoulder on the mat. Extend your right arm out towards the top of your mat if that feels good. Maybe take your bind. Stretch out your shoulder girdles. Open up your chest. Return your right palm to the mat. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, tabletop position. Reset your spine, create a flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge on the right. Step your right foot on the outer wide edge corner of your mat. So your ankle is in front of your knee. That way you protect your knee joint. And dip into your left hip. You bend your right knee. Take some small movements, adjusting from side to side. Maybe lower down onto your forearms and hang your head heavy. Feel that stretch on the left side of your hip flexor, the inside of your right inner thigh. stay here in your runner's lunge, or for a quad stretch, rise up, use your hands to push you up, bend your left knee, kick your foot towards your glute, reach around with your right hand, grab your foot, and pull your foot towards your glute to help feel that stretch in your left quad. This feels so good after all these workouts. Send that oxygen-rich blood right to where it needs to go. And carefully, without slingshotting your foot, release it down to the mat. Press your hand on the mat and inhale back to tabletop position. Let's take a couple cats and cows to warm up the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Sink your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, cat pose. Arch your back. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Press through your palms. Inhale, cow pose. Magnetize your belly towards the mat. Lift your gaze, your tailbone. Exhale, cat pose. Arch your back like a scaredy cat. Return to center, parallel your back to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge on the left. Step your left foot on the outer wide corner of your mat. Make sure to protect your knee with your ankle in front of your knee. And take whatever variation feels good to you. Maybe lower down onto your forearms. Really open up your hips for class. Let this stretch feel good. You can take it at any level. If you'd like to deepen it with a quad stretch, rise up onto your hands. Bend your right knee, kick your foot towards your glute. Reach around with your left hand and grab your foot. Pull it closer to your glutes. You can use your right hand to help prop your torso up even higher. Twist to the left to open up your chest. Remember to breathe your Ujjayi breaths, making the sound of the ocean. Gently release your foot back down, plant your palms, find tabletop position. And inhale back to cow pose. Take some natural movements. Maybe roll around your head. Shift your hips from left to right. And exhale for your cat pose. Again, take this cat and cow on your own. Move your body the way you need to open up for class. Do what feels good. And when you're ready, inhale back to tabletop position. Tuck your back toes, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Press evenly through your palms and your fingertips. Press your chest towards your thighs. Hug in your belly. You pedal out your feet. Put a bend in your knees as needed. Maybe your heels touch the earth, maybe they don't. Spread out your fingers nice and wide as if you're digging them into the ground. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step behind your wrist, ragdoll pose. Generously bend your knees, hang your head heavy. Maybe sway from side to side. You can bend your knees here, right and left, to pedal out your legs. And we'll do open twists and ragdoll. So when you're ready, release your hands down to the mat. Bend your left knee and send your right arm high with a breath in. Option for a bind here. Bend your elbow. Hook your hand on the top of your left thigh to help open up your chest. This is going to help us for a pose later in class. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, forward fold. Switch it out. Bend your right knee. Send your left arm high to the sky. Maybe a twirl of the wrist before you find your bind. Maybe you can hook your hand onto your right thigh. Maybe not. That's just fine. Try and open up your chest. Take another breath in. Send your left arm high. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet to touch. Close your eyes and nice and slowly imagine yourself growing like a beanstalk. Rise up one vertebrae at a time with your head to be the last to arrive. Roll your shoulders up and back. Join your hands at heart center for Samastitihi, stand at attention. Come up with your own personal intention here or join me with mine to find love and more appreciation for the plants on this planet. We'll do so by embodying these plants through our flow. Flutter your eyes open. Release your hands down to the side. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Reach your arms up high. Face your palms towards each other. Ground down through your feet. Even lift your toes up and plant them back into the ground like they're getting nice and comfortable, squishing around in the dirt. Hug in your core. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Bend your knees, sit back in your imaginary seat and swing your arms back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Hug in your belly. Stack your knees over your ankles so you can lift your toes up if you wanted to. Shine your chest up. And on your inhale, we'll find palm tree pose, Talasana. So that's where you can grab your towel if you want. There are lots of variations with this pose. But reach your arms up overhead. With the towel variation, you can have it in between your hands and just make some natural movements like a palm tree swing in the wind. You can dip to the left, dip to the right, maybe sway around in circles. You can even come up onto your tippy toes to see how rooted you are with a nice tall, strong trunk. If you'd like the variation without the towel, which I'll do the rest of class, you can clasp your hands or weave the fingers together, then face your palms up towards the ceiling. You always have the option to come up onto your tippy toes for palm tree pose if you want. Breathe in your variation of palm tree and exhale your arms down. Trace the sides of the palms to the side of your trunk body. Inhale your hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Hinge at your hips with a flat back. Fold your body in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift your back parallel to the floor. Put your hands on your shins or your thighs. Hug in your core and your shoulder blades. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck and curl into a ball or a little seed or a rock. Bend your knees, sit your heels down or your hips towards your heels. Nuzzle your forehead in like you are a pea in a pod or a little seedling ready to grow. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sit back, fly your arms back. Inhale, palm tree, Talasana. Choose your variation. Exhale, sweep your arms down to your trunk. Inhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, tuck and curl into a little seed. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, chair, airplane arms, swing them back. Inhale, palm tree. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Inhale, Samastitihi. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift. Listen for the change. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back, hip width distance. Shift forward, lower only halfway down with your elbows tight to your side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press through your palms to straighten your arms. Lift everything off of the mat except your hands and the top of your feet. Shine your chest forward. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high behind you. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Swing your knee to the outer top portion of your right arm. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot in between your hands. Breathe in for warrior one. Step your back foot a little bit forward, maybe a foot or so forward. Bend your front knee. Rise up. Think mountain pose with your upper body. You want your back heel flat onto the mat. So that may mean your toes are pointed to the front of the room or a 45-degree angle towards the side. Draw your tailbone down, hugging your core. Take a breath in. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Open up your chest. And exhale, toppling tree. Launch onto your front foot. Lift your back leg or your branch and seesaw your body down so your head is going towards the ground. Your back leg is coming up higher. Also lift your clasped hands up towards the sky. If you topple on down, no worries. You're doing the pose perfectly. You can always get back into it. Take a breath in. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel flat. Rise up. Lunge into your front knee. The 90-degree angle. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Gaze over your front fingertips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Rotate your arms to north and south. Option to always lower your arm onto your thigh for support, or use it as leverage to press into it to spiral your chest open. Inhale, reverse warrior. Leave your legs just where they are. Reach up and over with your top hand. Rest your back arm on your thigh or your low back. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands down. Breathe in, right leg high. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Use your core strength to lift your leg up high. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Breathe in, warrior one. Step your back foot a little bit forward. Rise up. Find the stance that suits you so both heels are on the mat. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Hug in your core. Take a breath in. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Breathe in, shine your chest up. Exhale, toppling tree. Step onto your left foot. Reach your right leg high. Ground down through your left leg, your left trunk. Seesaw your head down and your right leg high. You want your hips square down to the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your palms, step your right foot back. Inhale, warrior two. Swivel your back foot, rise on up. Stretch your arms away from each other. Lunge into your front knee. Use equal pressure on both feet for stabilization. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Arms are at north and south. Always that option to rest your arm on your thigh. Spiral your chest open. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and over. Stretch your obliques. Melt your shoulder away from your ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Breathe in, palm tree pose, Talasana. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Inhale, Samastitihi. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Always that option to lower to your knees. Breathe in, upward dog. Breathe out, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Use your strength of your core. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, clasp your hands together. Breathe in, puff up your chest. Exhale, toppling tree. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Step it back. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, right leg high. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, clasp your hands. Breathe in, shine your chest. Exhale, toppling tree. Stay for another breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, left leg high. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Maybe try this flow with your eyes closed. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Plants don't have eyes after all. Inhale, palm tree, rise up. Exhale, your hands down to your sides. Inhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, Chaturanga, high to low plank. Always option to hold high plank. Skip the upward dog. And then knee in downward facing dog. Listen for a couple changes along the way. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to tricep outside of your right arm. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, hands to your low back in a clasp. Breathe in, puff up your chest. Breathe out, take your time into your toppling tree. We'll keep our toppling tree for a breath or two longer. So take your time getting into it. Square your hips down to the front. Reach your hands in their bind up towards the sky to open up your chest. Maybe imagine one of your favorite trees. Well, I guess we don't want to imagine our trees toppling down, but imagine a tree and how your body can resemble it. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. Exhale, extended side angle. So we'll take on some different layers here like we did in class last week. Option two, start with just a bind. Reach your left hand to grab the top of your thigh. Or if it's in your practice, you can reach your right arm underneath your right thigh. Reach back and clasp your hands together. Or here's a good time to use that towel again if your hands don't quite meet to help open up your chest. You can stay here to build strength and stability, or find birds of paradise. Step your back foot closer to your front foot for a little balancing. Ground down through your left foot. Reach or lift your right leg up. And when you're ready, extend it out long if you can. Try and create that beautiful birds of paradise plant. So fortunate I get to see this plant in my neighborhood. Not in my yard, but in other people's yards. And when you're ready, gently lower your leg down. Find your extended side angle. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, toppling tree. Again, take your time on this side. Ground down through your trunk of your left leg. Square your hips to the front. And slowly lower your head towards the mat. Your right foot towards the sky. If you fall, no worries. That's what this pose is all about. Toppling. Take another inhale. Exhale your hands to the mat and low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock your arms and choose whatever variation serves you. Maybe bend your right elbow and find your bind. Maybe reach for your towel to connect your hands, or keep your hands together in their bind. Find birds of paradise if you wish. Step your right foot towards your left. When you feel stable on that right foot, begin to lift up your left leg. Reach the crown of your head towards the sky. Open up your chest and extend your left leg. Beautiful, you guys. We've got a garden of birds of paradise over here. Take another inhale. Exhale, lower down gently. Find your extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands at heart center. We can't continue on with plant day without doing tree pose. So tree pose Vrikshasana on the right. Send your right knee out to the side. You can kickstand your foot just where it is, or lift your foot on your calf below your knee. Use your hands to help it above your knee on your inner thigh. Align your hips next to each other. Ground down through your left foot. Use equal pressure to push your right foot into your thigh into your foot for stabilization. Continue to hug in your core. Maybe grow your branches to any which way. Think of your favorite tree. How might it look? Branches sway in the wind. Do what feels fun, what feels right. There's no wrong way to be a tree. Take another breath in. Exhale, Samasthiti. Release your foot down. Tree pose on the left. Send your left knee out to the side and choose what variation suits for you here. So you could press your foot on your calf below your knee. It's important to avoid your knee to protect your joint. You can help your foot up to your inner thigh. Maybe close your eyes on this side for added balance challenge. Maybe grow your branches a different way. Trees provide so much for us. Shelter from the blistering sun, soft leaves that we can use for shelter or all kinds of things. They provide medicine, fruit. There's so much to be grateful for in a tree. Take another breath in. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, halfway lift. Flatten your back. And exhale, squat, tuck, and curl into your tiny little seedling, your stone, your pebble, anything that is near and dear to the earth. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lift your head and have a seat down onto your glutes. We are going to go right into boat pose Navasana to work on our core. So grab behind your thighs, lean back, straighten your chest or your back, puff up your chest, hug in your core. From there you can lift your feet so your shins are parallel to the floor. Maybe send your arms out wide. Maybe straighten your legs and send your arms up high to create a V shape with your body. No matter what, remember to breathe. Knit your lower ribs in. Take another breath in. Exhale, release your feet down to the mat. Press the soles of your feet together, butterfly your knees open. Sit your torso up tall. If you know flower pose, go right on into it. This is actually a newer one for me. You'll keep your feet together and then slide your hands or your arms underneath your shins or just above your ankle area. And from there, I like to grab, or now that I do this pose, I like to grab my ankles or shins and then lean back like we just did for boat pose. And from there, open up your hands, keep your heels together, and open up your feet like a beautiful blossoming flower. And if we weren't in quarantine and having to be strict about rules with touching each other, Samantha, Dana, and I could all position ourselves so we're sitting in a circle with the soles of our feet touching each other to form one big, beautiful flower. So we can compare ourselves to flowers quite easily. We all have different seasons where we blossom, times where we're smaller, times where we're growing, times when we smell better than others, times that we feel more beautiful. We are always blossoming like flowers, always growing, searching for light, searching for water. Take another breath in and exhale, release. Straighten your legs, maybe shake them out a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Hinge at your hips. Fold on down. You can put a bend in your knees if you'd like. That can help you get an opening in your low back. Allow you to rest your chest or belly on your thighs. Straightening your legs can provide more of a hamstring stretch. As you inhale, lengthen your spine nice and long. And as you exhale, surrender down closer to the ground. Inhale, slowly rise back up. And come into easy pose, cross-legged. If lotus pose is in your practice, please get on into it. It is not in mine, but I thought that we should still focus on it because it's plant day. And yoga and Buddhism and is very influenced by the lotus flower. So Samantha and Dana both, they're perfect examples right now of the lotus pose. So basically whatever foot is on the bottom of your cross-legged, you would want it to come up through the crease of your legs. So your feet are on top of your legs. I'm going to stay in easy pose. Sit up nice and tall. This is a perfect pose for meditation. Reach your crown of your head up towards the sky. Close your eyes. Come back to your breath. We get almost all of the oxygen that we breathe from plants. Most of it from the ocean, plants in the ocean. Humans could not exist without plants. They feed us all the creatures. The lotus flower, should say, switch out your legs to balance things out if you need to. If you're doing lotus pose, switch out your legs. I'm going to switch mine out in cross-legged. And the lotus flower is really special. It's this beautiful flower on the top of the water. Looks like it could be from another planet. It's so pretty. And it's special because it doesn't start out that way. Its roots go all the way down to the bottom of the body of water to mud and muck. This flower symbolizes that not only despite of the mud and the muck, but because of it, because of that's where its roots are, it can grow into this beautiful blossoming flower. Of course, it's just like us. In spite of our suffering, our upbringings, the things that we've gone through, the challenges that we've had, it ultimately leads to us being a beautiful, blossoming lotus flower. Take another breath in through your nose, nice rich oxygen-filled air. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes if you wish, or keep them closed. Fold your legs together, sealed like a book, and slowly lower down onto your... Cross your right leg over your left for eagle legs or supine cow face, and we'll go right into a nice, easy supine twist. Knock your knees to the left, extend your arms out wide like a T. Turn your head to the right. This class would be nice to be done outside in the grass, underneath the clouds, in the sunshine. Inhale your legs back to center. You can hug them into your chest to reset. Stamp your right foot down, cross your left leg over your right. Put your arms out to a T. An easy supine twist to the right. Drop your knees over to the right in their bind. Turn your head to the left for a full spinal twist. Rest your shoulders onto the mat. When I go on walks, I like to look at the trees and the plants and imagine what they would look like if they were people. It keeps things really interesting and fun. Gives them more personality. Just an idea this quarantine. On your next inhale, draw your knees back to center. Squeeze them into your chest. Hug yourself into a nice little seedling again. Draw your forehead up to your knees. Get into a nice tiny ball and breathe in. Exhale, Shavasana. Relax everything down onto the mat. Nice and heavy, like a log lying on the ground. Open your palms up, close your eyes. We need plants. Plants do not need humans, but we need them. So how can we show them some appreciation? Dana likes to talk to her plants. I like to give them personalities on walks. Maybe it's through mindful eating, maybe through composting, maybe just admiring a new plant that you never have before. Feel free to stay here in your Shavasana. If you're ready for movement, wiggle your toes, your fingers, your wrists and ankles. Reach your arms up overhead for a good morning stretch. And roll over to your favorite side for fetal pose. Bend your knees. Rest your arm on your bicep as a pillow. Imagine being outside if you aren't, around all of your favorite plants. How they make you feel. With eyes closed, push yourself up to a seat. Easy pose, cross-legged. Join your hands at your heart center. Raise your hands up to your third eye. I bow to you with honor, respect, light, and love. Namaste. Thanks, you guys, for joining class. I definitely encourage you to get outside. I mean, don't break any rules, but even just go walk around the block. I don't have any outdoor space, and so, I mean, I can just go admire the yards of other people, go look at their plants. But it is true, it is actually a fact that if you spend an hour and a half out in nature and greenery, it actually does help relieve depression, anxiety, stress. So I encourage it to all, and enjoy all